Hey everybody, I'm coming making this video message and it's for all of my married couples. If you are married and you are subscribed to me, or even if you're not subscribed to me, this video message is for you. I want to let all the married couples know, stop allowing people to spouse shame you. If you are experiencing spouse shame, this video is definitely for you. And let me explain what spouse shaming is. Some of you are right now, you are married, and it doesn't matter how awesome your husband is. It does not matter how awesome your wife is. There are some people out here, or there is somebody out here that does not approve of who you marry. Even if they don't verbally, openly tell you that they don't approve, there is somebody that looks at you and your spouse, and inside secretly they harbor the fact and just the opinion that they don't approve of who you chose to marry. Let me tell you guys something. Number one, if you are in God, okay, and you got married, God custom made that man or that woman for you. He custom made the husband or the wife that you had, whether you believe that or not. He custom made them. And so because he custom made them, they are perfect for you. They may not be perfect because none of us are, but your spouse is perfect for you. He or she is what you need. So outside people have an opinion, having an opinion about who you chose to marry, that's not their call. I don't care what your mother says. I don't care what your father says. I don't care what coworkers say. I don't care what family says or friends say or even church members have to say. Who you are married to, you never allow anybody to make you feel bad or make you feel ashamed of who you chose to marry. Okay, that's what I want to tell you first in my video message. Secondly, I want to let you guys know this. When you begin to showcase and profess and promote and stop underrating your husband or your wife, you will begin to see that people will think twice about saying anything that they feel like saying to you about your husband or your wife. You will also see that people that's trying to sleep with you or have adulterous affairs with you, it will go down a couple of notches. I'm going to be real with you. There are some men and women out here. They will see that you are truly in love in your marriage. And some people will be envious of that. They will be jealous of that. And they will be attracted to you more. It's more of a challenge. Okay. People always want what they can't have. And if a man is out here showcasing how much he loves his woman, that will draw women to him or vice versa. But I want to let you guys know the flip side of that is that when sometimes outside people see that you really are not promoting and showcasing your spouse, they will feel comfortable coming to you, trying to have affairs with you or saying inappropriate things to you. But when you begin to show that you love your husband, that you love your wife, that you are committed to your marriage, watch how people coming to you, trying to pull it with you, saying whatever they want to you that's inappropriate or trying to talk up under your clothes, watch how it will go down a couple of notches. Married people, it is time. Okay? It's time for you all. If you are not showcasing and showing how much you love and how much you are committed to your spouse, it is time for you to come out and show the world and show people how you love your husband or your wife. It is too much cheating going on. There are too many people turning away from marriage. They are being turned off by marriage because they are not seeing enough couples that are committed to their union and to their covenant. And some of you all that are married, you go home right now because of what people have said to you about the husband or the wife that you're married to. And you may look at your mate in disgust. You may look at your wife or you may look at your husband in disgust. And you may have second thoughts and question yourself and say, should I have married him? Should I have married her? And it's not even because you truly feel that way, but the influence of people around you and them saying that you could have done better and them saying that they don't think that the husband or wife you married was who you were supposed to marry, it's making you look at your mate like you made a mistake. But let me tell you, if you know that you made the right decision and if you know outside of what anybody says, if you know that you truly love your husband or your wife, Okay, and you made the right decision. You know that beyond the shadow of a doubt. Stop allowing outside people to say what they want about your husband or your wife. Stop allowing people to spouse shame you. That's what this entire video message is about. And I want to let you married couples know, start looking at your husband or your wife's potential. Don't just love them because of where they are. You have to love them for where they're going. Because the truth is this, before you got married, and I've been married before, but before you got married, you had this image in your mind of almost a perfect man or a perfect woman. I'm talking about down to physically, down to financially, mentally, I guess, how you wanted the type of husband or wife that you wanted. You had that image in your mind, but more than likely you probably got a little bit of the opposite of what you had going on in your head. Okay, and that's okay, but you have to understand and be realistic. When that man or that woman came into your life and you now being married to them, they're not going to have everything together. They're just not going to. But you have to begin to speak life in them. Pray for your spouse and love them for where they're going. Love them from where they're going. See the potential, see the best in your husband or your wife, and you work with them. Speak life into them, people. Time is running out. Okay. And when I say time is running out, I'm just saying with the state of the world. Okay, and if you have your husband or your wife, you have to showcase them and stop underrating them. That's just what this whole video message is about. And stop allowing people to spouse shame you. You don't be ashamed of your husband or your wife. I don't care how they look. I don't care if they're fat. I don't care if they're not looked at by outside people as being that attractive. Whatever it is, if you love them and you married them, you married your husband or your wife for a reason. If you sincerely did it from 100% pure love, then you need to stop letting people spouse shame you. My video message is not for some of you all that got married to get out your parents' house, or you got married because somebody was good in bed, or for money. I'm talking about all you married couples. You know that you married your husband or your wife because you truly, deeply are in love with them. And it was just something about them that touched you and you did not want it to get away. You didn't want to let it go. My video message is for you. Remember, people, stop allowing people to spouse shame you. Showcase your mate. Don't second guess why you married your husband or your wife, because if you are in God, God custom made that man or that woman for you. I love you guys, and I always tell you all the truth. I know some of you all may not agree with all of my videos, and that's okay. I understand that. But I appreciate you guys and your support. And I'm very honest with you guys. And a lot of my videos, I've made them off personal experience, but some is just from close observation and with me counseling different men and women on my journey. So I love you guys. And today I want you to go to your husband or wife and tell them that you love them. And the next time somebody approaches you and they try to say something ignorant or rude or uncouth about your husband or your wife, you need to check them.